It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz win the opening jump. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And scores. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Holiday. No, he missed a short one there. Fareed to Bledsoe. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Spurs in possession. Beverly to Holiday. Kenneth Fareed with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Drew Holiday matched up with Harden. Throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand. Check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Beverly into the front court. They trail by 7. Patrick Beverly, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Holiday. Runner here won't go down. To Fareed. Shot no good there by Gallinari. Spurs have it. Prince against Harden. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. And throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Holiday. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. It'll remain San Antonio basketball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Harden. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Patrick Beverly trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. James Harden. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Harden. Lays it up and in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. It's James Harden once again. To Mo Bamba. Beyond the arc for 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Beverly into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Jazz have it. Harden. Nice finish at the rim.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Beverly into the front court. Down a dozen. No good. Defense catching a break there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
It goes down. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter in the books. Jazz had the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. Fareed. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Down to Fareed. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Holiday in possession. They find themselves down 10. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
San Antonio with the basketball. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Harden. Fires the 3. Well defended. Holiday. Rocking the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed them both. The feed stolen away. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Taurean Prince at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. And stuffs it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Short jumper off the mark. Karl Anthony Towns sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he finishes at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Harden. To Fareed. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bledsoe swings it to Bledsoe. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Holiday controls the basketball. Right now, down 7. And finishes strong.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That's rebounded by San Antonio. Holiday in possession. Final minute, first half. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Oh, he had it.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Bledsoe at the basketball. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. 4-3. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Count it.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Knocked loose. Bledsoe slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Drew Holiday at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. He'll let one fly from half court. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Jazz out in front.
Back to Ed.
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Backcourt. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Markkanen. Eric Bledsoe. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Gets it to go. In the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Harden. He was all over him. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Stuffs it down with authority.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Kenneth Faried able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Faried. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Holiday controls the basketball. His group now down 2. Slam dunk.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Markkanen. Markkanen slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Bledsoe to Harden. For 3, with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beverly to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. 2 of 4 now.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Markkanen. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Bledsoe. Not that time. Beverly into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Shot from the lane won't go. To Faried. Has a chance. Rebound gathered by Holiday. Driving right to the basket. Karl Anthony Towns. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Towns there to get the rebound. Knocked loose. Anderson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Bledsoe with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to play in this 3rd quarter. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Holiday at possession. The margin standing now at 7. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl-Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Holiday controls the basketball. They trail by 7. Got it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The assist from number 11, Drew Holiday.
Cruises inside for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. Jazz had the lead. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The assist from number 32.
It's corralled by San Antonio. San Antonio ball. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
For San Antonio.
Chandler Hutchison at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Working the outside to Seth Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team foul number 2.
Dwayne Dedman tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Beverly. Nice pass to set things up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Seth Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. The drive, right to the basket. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Utah ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Markkanen. Eric Bledsoe rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You gotta make those.
Markkanen. Trying to cash in. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
To Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Harden. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
To Markkanen. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jazz have the ball. Harden. Now that's a contest. Mo Bamba. Eric Bledsoe to the rim.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Knocked loose. To Towns. Holiday. Baseline drive. It's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Good. Off a spin.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Another chance. Kenneth Fareed snatching it out of the air. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game. Intentional foul is going to make him earn it at the line.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the